Alright guys, welcome to my first Q&A. The camera on this is absolutely horrendous. So, before I start, I'd just like to thank everyone for sending in their questions. So, big thanks to everyone who has given me some questions to answer. So let's get into it. So, first one, what is my favourite show? So, growing up, I think I was around like 12 years old. There was a show called Gravity Falls on Disney XD, and it was one of my favourite shows watching. It was like, it had tons of Easter eggs from like different other shows, pop culture itself, and the guy who created it, Alex Hirsch, was actually good friends with Rick and Morty creator Justin Roiland. And first time watching Rick and Morty, and then I watched the other seasons, there was some Easter eggs between them. So you saw like Dipper and Mabel in Morty form in an episode of Rick and Morty, and then you saw some things from Rick and Morty that appeared in Gravity Falls. I can't remember specifically which ones, but yeah, they were really cool Easter eggs. It was one of my favourite shows growing up. It ended back in 2016, I think it was, and that's where I got my name Stanford from. Just in case some of you didn't know, there was a character called Stanford Pines, and he was one of my favourites out of the whole series, and that's why I took the name, and it was what got me started on here. So the next one is my favourite Doctor regeneration. So I've been watching Doctor Who since Chris Eccleston came as Doctor Who, so he kind of brought it back after the Paul McGann movie back in 1998 or something like that. So you only saw Paul McGann once then, but then he came back as the 8th Doctor. Then he regenerated to the War Doctor. But my favourite Doctor regeneration, so I'd say when David Tennant regenerated Matt Smith. I mean, not many people first liked Matt Smith because I don't know why. Everyone liked David Tennant more, and I don't blame him, to be honest. David Tennant was a very good Doctor, but Matt Smith was probably one of my favourites growing up until Peter Capaldi took over. So the weirdest thing that has happened to me, so I don't know, to be honest. I've had a lot of weird things happen to me, but I always have these dreams that are like kind of psychic. I see something in my visions, and then it's like it all comes to real. So like I dream something one night, and then maybe in a few days, weeks later, it actually happens. So it's pretty weird, but my mum has them as well, which is a weird thing. But yeah, it's one of those things that, like, I don't know, it's like a premonition sort of thing. And it's one of those cool things as well, because, like, well, you have dreams about something and then they actually do come true, so. You have dreams about something and then they actually do come true, so. So, gaming alone or with friends. So, as you know me, mostly on my channel, I game alone most of the time. But when I do get a chance, I like to game with my friends because you know, we usually have a lot of laughs, you know, we have a lot of funny moments together. We always like to catch up with each other, and I'd say gaming alone's really good because then you can improve your skills to go along to then face your friends online. And I don't know really. I mean, gaming with friends, because I go on GTA a lot with my friends, and then there's like Fortnite and Call of Duty and stuff. And yeah, I really enjoy spending time with my friends. I love them all to bits. And yeah. Alright, so top 3 favourite movies. Well, see, this is kind of tough because I like most movies, but my top 3, I would go for maybe, I like to go for a classic, so Ghostbusters, one of my favourites. Number 2, Sonic the Hedgehog, which I saw this year before this corona happened. And then my number 1 favourite movie, I don't know, it's kind of tough because I like most movies, it just depends on what they are. I can't really answer what my favourite movie is of all time, but you know, we'll get around to having it. I might think of one towards the end. Alright, so my top favourite TV shows, I need to name 3 of them. So number 3, probably growing up, was Sweet Life Zack and Cody. You know, like on Disney as well, because it was the most entertaining thing I ever watched. And I really liked the storyline. It was a really good laugh when you were a kid. You didn't really get most of the jokes, but then when you grow up, you start watching them again, then you do. Number 2 was Sonic X. So it was like the anime Sonic, and it was probably the best version I saw until like maybe I started watching Sonic Underground and then Sonic Boom. Now I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but Sonic Boom was a really good TV show and I really do like it. But the games could have been more put up. My number 1, I think, I don't know. I like a good laugh, so probably Friday Night Dinner. Best Call of Duty. World War II. World War II was probably the most amazing campaign I've played from a Call of Duty game ever. You know, starting off on D-Day, and then you kind of play as different characters throughout. It were pretty amazing. I could go on forever about that Call of Duty, but it had a really good storyline. The combat was amazing. And yeah, it was a really good series on my channel to do back in 2017 into 2018. And yeah, it was just really fun. Favourite Fortnite season? Probably Season 4, Chapter 1, when they added all the superheroes. No, that was pretty amazing, because I'm a big superhero fan. I'm wearing my Marvel shirt. So, yeah, it was just the fact that when Fortnite was normal and nothing weird has happened, they didn't have all these crazy updates and stuff. Yeah, probably Season 4. Probably Carbide was my favourite skin throughout the whole season because I managed to get the lights for him before they had a progression system. Favourite Rogue Company character. So yeah, I started playing Rogue Company like about a few weeks ago before my PlayStation kind of backfired. But if you know me, Lancer is probably my favourite because she's got like this skill where you can't hear her run. And she's probably got the best weapons like a semi-auto shotgun and an SMG. I also like Dima because he's got like a grenade launcher, Saint because of his drone. I like all sorts, but probably Lancer is my favourite. Favourite sport playing? So I played a lot of football growing up, as in like when I used to go to school, I played footy with my mates, and then I also played footy outside the school and stuff, and then I mean, it's probably one of my favourites because I've grown up watching it, but I don't watch it that often now. But when I get time to time, I like to do some football tricks and stuff, so like some keepy uppies or anything like that. Scariest horror movie? Scariest horror movie? So, I've watched a ton of horror movies lately, since lockdown has happened. The scariest one? It'll probably be Quarantine or the Rec series, because it's all found footage, and it's like this demon possession kind of thing that goes off, and if you've seen the Rec series, then it's all in Spanish, but it's pretty amazing how they do it as well, because I kind of like how they do with found footage stuff. And yeah, I mean, Friday 13th is scary in parts and all that if you haven't seen the reboot. Also, Halloween maybe. I don't know. Probably the Rex series because of all this demonic possession.